Well, they always did what they planned. The Karnataka-Andhra police feared this gang, but the police have proved that they are one step ahead of this gang. Who is this gang and what are we talking about? Let's find out.
They mark their territory on the border of Karnataka and Andhra. Chikballapur, Kolar, Tumkur and Chitradurga were their targets in Karnataka. They were a gang of 4 stepbrothers. They targeted houses of prominent people. Durga Prasad is their gang leader. This gang of 4 looted everything they could get their hands on in a house. Gold, jewels, silver, cars, cash and all the other valuables in the house. They even looted the houses of government officials and other prominent panchayat officials. Feared by the progression of the gang, the residents of Chikballapur appealed to the police to provide them security. They pressurized the cops to catch this notorious gang of 4. The police lay a trap. They lured the dacoits to a lonely house. 50 cops waited cautiously for their prey. And the gang of predators did arrive. The bungalow turned into a battlefield. The 4 dacoits retaliated with machetes. Cops overpowered the dacoits. 3 dacoits caught on the spot. But the kingpin of the gang escaped the trap. The cops did not give up. They then traced the kingpin Durga Prasad in Charakapalli in Andhra Pradesh.
So ಎಲ್ಲ ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅವರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಅವರು ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಲೋಕಲ್ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ದೇ ಕಮ್ ಟು ಚಿಕ್ಕಬಳ್ಳಾಪುರ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಒಂದು 5-6 ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ವಾಪಸ್ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ತಮಿಳ್ನಾಡು ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆಂಧ್ರ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಇದ್ದ ಕಾರಣ ಸಿಗುವುದು ಕಷ್ಟ. Even though there are so many cases, this is the second time that he is being caught. First ಒಂದು ಚಿತ್ರದುರ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ 92 ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಆದ ನಂತರ ಈಗ ಅರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ತುಂಬಾ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಗ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ಇದೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೂಪುರದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಸಿಗುವುದು ಕಷ್ಟ.
Durga Prasad enjoys support in Hindupur. He has many times distributed the loot among the people of Hindupur. Tracing him in Hindupur was close to an impossible task for the police. Durga Prasad has a daughter who is a prominent councillor in Hindupur. He has about 35 cases booked against him.
దేవుడిని కొట్టేసి ఎక్కడ కొట్టేసి రాముడు ఈ వాల్మీకి రామాయణం రాసినాడు అలాంటి పరమాత్మను ఆయన తలుచుకుని రామారామ రాసినాడు.
The gang that unleashed havoc in Chikballapur and other neighboring cities is finally behind bars. The police are happy after nabbing this notorious family. Bhima Papatil for News9, Chikballapur.
Well, you've heard of marathons and even walkathon and even participated in them. But have you heard of a triathlon? Well, wondering what that is? Let's find out. Isn't it a pleasant sight to see athletes who are fit as a fiddle in action? Well, these participants are gearing up for the triathlon coming up in Mysore this month. The enthusiastic participants were seen vigorously practicing in Bengaluru for the event. The event will be held in Mysore on the 10th of this month and the athletes are surely looking forward to it.
Try 90 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಟ್ರೈ ಅಂದರೆ ಟ್ರಯಾಥ್ಲನ್ 90 ಅಂತ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಟ್ರೈ 90 ಅಂತ. ಇದು 3ನೇ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ ಈ ವರ್ಷ. ಜನನೂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 150 ಜನ ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
For those of you who are wondering what a triathlon is, well, it is an event which has 3 sub-events, namely running, swimming and cycling, which have to be performed without a break. Let's give a lowdown on the different triathlons being held in Mysore. Well, in the basic triathlon, the participants will have to run for 5 kilometers and then swim for 750 meters, after which they will have to cycle for 20 kilometers. In the Olympic triathlon, participants will have to run for 10 kilometers, swim for 1.5 kilometers and cycle for 40 kilometers. In the long design, participants will have to run for 21.1 kilometers, swim for 1.9 kilometers and cycle 90 kilometers.
Triathlon is relatively a very new sport in India. It's very much a developing thing. It's mostly runners and cyclists who are progressing into triathlon. But the sport is developing. The race we have on 10th of August, which is Tonnur Trai, has grown from I think 50 or 70 in the first year to close to 100 last year, and this time close to 150. So that's a good increase. But doesn't compare with maybe when you look at other countries, there are triathlons where close to 1,000 and 2,000 people take part.
The triathlon is scheduled to take place around Tonnuru Lake near Mysore. Earlier it was held in Hyderabad, Goa and Pune, and this time around the venue has come down to Namma, Karnataka. Athletes from Namma city are practicing religiously and are gung-ho about the event. Here's wishing them all the very best. Shobha Jojika, News9, Bengaluru. And well, a typical Wednesday morning commute in Perth, Australia took a frightening turn when a man slipped and became wedged between the train and the platform. Workers spent about 10 minutes trying to free him, but his leg was stuck and just wouldn't budge. Well, for several minutes, in fact, the workers who came to his rescue tried to pull him out, but it was almost impossible as the man's leg was stuck. Soon, but commuters came to his rescue. The crowds began to gather to watch the spectacle in a wonderful show of human power. More than 50 people worked together to rock and tilt the train until the man was able to free his leg and board the train. These were the scenes witnessed. 50 people came forward, commuters, passers-by, and they all together pushed the train to just give it that much more space for him to remove his leg. And after several minutes of trying, they were finally successful and they got him up. And well, they were certainly glad that they managed to play a part in rescuing a man. Well, quite quick reaction from the officials there, but in no time it was the people who saved this man.